Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube, Pastor Dowell here. Trolls, vicious little imps, or people who have no purpose in life, but they're envious and jealous over those who are succeeding. Let's talk about this for a second. All right. And by the way, you may want to consider going on my Patreon. The description's down below and join that as well. So trolls, used to be in a day, you had to really work at being a troll. I mean, you had to really work hard because you would either had to go to the person's residence or you had to go to their office or to their job, or you had to continually keep sending letters in the mail and all this other stuff. Today is a comment, click of the button. Comment, click of the button. Comment, click of the button. Go find other people who are trolling other people. And when you get finished with it all and said and done, and this is the thing I'm talking about. For instance, many of you out there over the last 17, 18 years that I've been on YouTube, you've been able to peer into my life. You've been able to see because I give you access to look at certain portions of it. One reason why I do it is hoping that it will be an inspiration to those of you out there who actually truly want to not be caught up in the tyranny of this system by living from paycheck to paycheck in a debt-based system. Because you have to understand, and before I go on here, let me give y'all a little comprehension of what I'm speaking about. You see, if you do things the way that I have learned and the way that I teach and the way that I live, you'll get to live like no other Americans. Give an example. Here we have hey, y'all going in there, going around. They waiting on y'all anyway. So, give an example, all right? I started with 13 acres of land. Now, here I have just a little over 100, all right? And I get to pick and choose my neighbors as the Most High Yah shows me them. Think about that. We get to build each other homes. And when we get finished building these homes, there's no mortgage and there's no debt. We have enough land to where we can grow our own food, hunt our own food. We're outside of the system probably 90%. Nice to be out 100%, but 90%. And if you are only at 50% of being out of the system, you're doing better than 50% of Americans. So that means whenever we go out to work, whenever we're doing jobs, we don't have to turn around and take our labor and put it right back into the system because the system love it for you to have your American individuality and you don't have a sense of community. See, a lot of people think a community is you have a house within 3 or 4 stretched arm lengths of each other, a little postage stamp yard, and then there you have it. That's it, right? So I'll give you practical examples and show you, but it's going to take something. It's going to take effort. It's going to take calluses on your hand. It's going to take a work ethic in order to get this, to produce this. And it's going to have to be something that is a long-term thing. Now, while I'm providing solutions, the world out here, they love for you to have, you have your own individual family and you pay mortgage or pay rent. And then the next person you do it because it benefits the system. What if you could come together with a bunch of people and of like mind and y'all could actually develop your own lifestyle? For instance, we have our own gym here. We have our own fellowship hall here. We have our own assembly here. We have our own playground here. Soon in the near future, we're going to have our own swimming pool here. We have deer stands. We have our own range, our own gun range. We have, I can go on and on and on and on and on. But it benefits us that are here. Now, I'm not a troll because I share what I do with each one of you so that you can benefit from it. The rest of these folks, they could care less. The trolls want to keep you in bondage mentally and physically. They want you to continue to keep spinning your wheels. They want you to continue to keep investing in a bag with holes. You think about some of you out there right now. And if you don't get this, look at this. Because of a particular way that you think in your mind, you're gonna be 50 years old and you're not gonna own nothing. Now, mind you, I'm saying that while I'm almost 60 years old and I own nothing. But yet, I own nothing, but I control everything about the foundation, if you understand what I mean. But if you're with people, the whole ideal is this world has taught you to own. Anytime you own something, you incur liability. You know, like that vehicle over there. That vehicle is not in my name. It's in the name of the ministry. So therefore, if something goes down, then I'm not liable to be sued. You go out there and get a vehicle in your own name, and you end up injuring someone, you're getting ready to get sued. And chances are your insurance company, you pay all that insurance on, they're probably not going to back you up. So it's a whole total different mindset while you're still living. Because remember, you came in this world with nothing, you'll leave with nothing. But the trolls say, these people are deceived. The trolls say, well, these people are a cult. The trolls say, mind you, they have no solutions. It's just assertions. That's all it is, because they can't give you any answers for anything. But I guarantee you those trolls have to every single month fork out 50% of their income in either paying rent to somebody else that owns the building that they're renting, or paying a mortgage to a bank that owns the home or building that they're renting. And they're perfectly fine with that. I think that's nonsensical. I think there's something seriously wrong with that. And not only do I think there's something seriously wrong, I know there's something seriously wrong. And I've been teaching you all how seriously wrong it is. So to go out here and go get in debt when the borrower is a servant to the lender, or the borrower is a slave to the lender, the trolls will continue to advance your slavery in this system, because you are just like them, and they want you to stay just like them. And because they're not going to change anything, they can't do anything. So today it's easy for people to troll, but you got to ask yourself a question. Do you really want to live like that? Do you really want to be 50 years old and not have any control or any assets of the foundation or the LLC? Are you invested? Do you know how to be invested? Again, if you're not going to be a troll, you're going to have to live like 90% of Americans is not going to live. If you want to live in this debt-based system, man, the trolls got your ear, you have their ear, they have your ear, and y'all love each other. And they look at people like me, they put forth the finger, because they're not going anywhere. Most of them are sitting at home with their mom and daddy, still living with their mom and daddy, clicking because they have no purpose in life. They have no family. They have no sense of association. They have no friends. They have no colleagues. They have no brothers. They have no sisters, really. Can't get along with anybody because they're too proud, too arrogant, too self-willed. Wisdom is, if you listen to trolls, you're going to end up like trolls. But if you listen to a wise man that's producing, chances are you will be wise in yourself. You get to pick, you get to choose. As for me, I believe in icing, cold. What does that mean? That means the more they troll, the less I listen. Most time I just delete and keep it moving. And they get upset. They still try to chase you down on emails and every videos. They create new accounts. Click. Deny user. Click. Ban user. It's just that simple. And then you keep it moving and you keep advancing. It's like right now. Even still now, with all of the accusations that are out there or whatever it is, believe what you want to believe. But actions speak louder than words. And I've learned something about life. Man, when people get offended, they will fabricate and make up anything they can to try to damage your reputation, to try to do anything they can to keep others from hearing and gaining, because they're lethargic and lazy and apathetic and complacent, and they want others to be the same way. That's what the majority of the content creators are. They're creating content, but what purpose is their life? What advance? What are they doing with their life? What? You just heard truth, Straitway, King coming.